Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out.
What's up everyone, welcome to another video. Today I want to tell you a story about how anabolic steroids crushed my dreams. Yes, that's right, it happened around 14 years ago when I started training. I was like 19-20 years old. I started to go to the gym and I always wanted to get big, to get ripped, to look like the bodybuilders in the movies, in the videos, on the magazines, because that's the physique I wanted. And if you read the magazine at that time, you say like, oh, take this supplement, you're gonna look like this, eat this food, you're gonna look like this. And I actually had the opportunity to see one of these massive bodybuilders coming to my gym, and I was just stunned the way he looked, how ripped he was, how big he was, how strong he was. And as the curious, the enthusiastic bodybuilder that I was, I went to ask him, what do you eat, what supplements do you take in order to look like this? And he was like, I'm sorry to crush your dreams, but everything that you mentioned, you're not gonna get the physique that you want. I take this and this drug and this drug and this injection and this pill. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So everything that I read in the magazines, everything that I saw in these videos, these bodybuilders training hard, they didn't mention that they are actually getting these physiques by taking truckloads of anabolic steroids. And unfortunately, that's the reality. Because nowadays, what you see on social media, these big guys, these ripped guys, most of them, I'm not saying maybe 100% of them, but maybe 97% of them, even some of them who claim natural, they are on something. It can be anabolic steroids, it can be peptides, it can be pro-hormones, you name it. But that moment I got my dreams crushed, because I was like, yeah, looks like I'm never gonna achieve my dream physique unless I jump on the dark side. Fortunately, I didn't, even though I knew it in that moment. My dreams were crushed that I'm never going to be as big as those guys. I still tried my best to get as big as I could naturally. If you're natural, you're going to keep the gains. If you are enhanced, you're going to just borrow the gains. This is a very important thing to remember. So another thing which shocked me about that guy was that he was so freaking young. I was 20 at the time, 19, 20, and he was like 3 years younger than me. So he was like around 17. And he was huge, like he had this like beard and his face looked all aged, and obviously he had some pimples, but he had the physique. Like he looked amazing. He was actually preparing for a junior bodybuilding competition. And I just couldn't believe my eyes, because my brother is 4 years younger than me. And the way this guy looked versus how my brother looked is just night and day. I was older than him and he looked like way older than me. So another thing which it can be discussed that as a negative of anabolic steroids, it just will age you massively, among other side effects which you'll get with it. But yeah, that's the story about how the steroids crushed my dreams. And it's been an eye-opening experience. And I hope this video will be as well like an eye-opening story, because what you see on social media is not real life. Yeah, it's not natural most of the time. They manipulate everything from light to to angles, so they look way bigger than they are. And then you might look at it and was like, wow, I want this, but you're never going to achieve it unless you, as I said, jump on the dark side. But don't do that. Don't do that. Stay natural, because that's the better way. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section if you want to discuss this topic further. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.